I am Kaz and I watch building facades. I am on a quest to find and capture conditions of building enclosures as well as the condition of the industry as a whole. For this purpose, I am on a selfless crusade to reach interesting facades and people who dedicated their lives to making building enclosures better. I have been traveling, burning fuel, fighting bad weather, making emergency landings, sleeping in strange, unhygienic places, standing in long lines, interviewing interesting people, reading books on the subject, sitting through miscellaneous classes, getting dirty on construction sites, arguing with architects and contractors, hanging on the wrong side of a wall, and performing miscellaneous stunts. All that so I can find out and condense this overwhelming amount of material into a small, easily digestible package. Interesting enough that perhaps would make you watch it till the end credits without switching channels too often. Yes, the news is already out. I am working on a new documentary movie about building enclosures. This industry is populated by a relatively small group of individuals who hail from many different backgrounds and work on many different fronts, such as research and development of new materials and methods, design assistance, facade engineering, energy rating, inspections and monitoring, and forensic experts. They have diverse experiences and some incredible stories to tell.
How many times have I heard somebody say, we've been doing that for years. I've always done it that way. And I'm thinking, always done it that way that fails? Amazing. So education is an important thing, and it's very much needed because the people in the field, they only get it through apprenticeship school if they're union. They're not even union, so they don't really get anything. And the people in the offices, the engineers and the architect, many of them aren't even handy. They don't climb ladders. They would never go on a swing stage. They wouldn't get their hands dirty. If you needed them to hammer two pieces of wood together, they couldn't do it. So this is a huge, enormous disconnect. Supposedly those are the smart people. They have all this information, but they couldn't, do the simplest task, some of them. And then we have the people in the field who are like carrying the ball and doing all of this stuff, and they're missing, so this fundamental education. So, and then we have the public, and the public doesn't, they're operating off of the oral tradition. It's like whatever they heard around the campfire, that's what the truth is.
There are many telltale signs of building enclosure failures, and some may explain why so many spaces sit empty. Did you ever envy people who can afford the expensive penthouses? Don't. Many of them leak so badly that no one wants them. I posted some sky tours commenting on some buildings. In many, there is no need to blur windows because there is nothing there inside to see. And this is probably one of the best kept secrets in real estate. Even in this economy, much of this inventory sits empty. Professionals are seldom allowed to speak up, bound by non-disclosure agreements with their clients.
If someone who you really care about decides to invest or buy a house or buy a unit in one of those buildings, would you say, hey, don't do it?
I have done that. But I have advised a person, yes, I have advised a person to stay out of that building.
I would like to particularly express my gratitude and anonymously acknowledge those brave individuals who, even though they declined to be interviewed in front of camera, yet they offered to help me off the record. If you do have any information that you believe could help me in this quest, please contact me at the email address shown on the screen. The goal here is to provide a broad 360-degree picture, a snapshot of the conditions in which the industry is now. And working in this industry for so many years and having the perspective and comparison by working as a facade engineer in Europe earlier, I realized that buildings in United States of America are generally designed and built wrong from scratch, poorly maintained and renovated as bad as they are built. And therefore I would like to cast a broad net here. Your voice counts. Send me a note and I soon may be on my way to see you. Thank you for watching and remember to subscribe to the latest updates on YouTube, Facebook and LinkedIn.